My name is Tim Quinnen. I'm the president of Richmont. I'm in my 7th year, and Richmont is a specialized graduate university that offers superlative programs in clinical mental health and ministry.
I'm Alexandra Thompson. I'm the founder and the executive director of Cumberland Counseling Centers. What we want to do is make it so that everyone in our community has the same access to high quality mental health care.
I am Dr. Kathleen Bazille. I work at Richmont Graduate University. I am one of the assistant professors of counseling here. I'm also the director of clinical training, where I oversee all things related to internship, their sites, and practicing all that they've learned before they graduate.
Cumberland Counseling Centers is a nonprofit counseling center that partners with local community faith organizations so that the same high quality of mental health care would be accessible to everyone in our community regardless of income. And what we do is we place fully functioning clinical counseling centers inside of those community organizations. We can actually have them up and running, fully functioning, HIPAA protected, everything that's necessary for a private practice counseling center in 3 to 4 weeks.
It's funny, Cumberland Counseling found us. They, of course, knew of Richmont. They knew the quality work that we do. And so we had been talking about just like how we could partner up and what we could both bring to the table to enhance the counseling availability to the community. And so one thing led to another, and we decided to not just partner, but to really merge the counseling centers.
The partnership with Cumberland Counseling is important to us because it'll help us extend our outreach to help serving underserved populations, to help serve people that might not have the ability or the willingness to come to a clinical site. That can be somewhat intimidating for those that have not availed themselves of counseling services. So to serve them at a place that they're familiar with, that feels like home, that is not frightening or intimidating, will again help us to reach wider groups of people that could benefit from these services that might not otherwise use them.
Cumberland Counseling has the systems, the structure, the leadership team, the board of directors, and all of the time and energy to give just to these Cumberland Counseling Centers or Hope Centers that we have, as we're doing the same exact thing. Now we just have the leadership and the systems and procedures to do it.
One of the most important pieces with this partnership is that our missions, Cumberland and Hope Counseling, are aligned. We really want to be able to continue providing the interns the opportunity that Hope Counseling gave our previous interns, which was to be able to counsel those who aren't typically able to afford counseling.
Cumberland Counseling has hired many Richmont graduates. We know how fantastic the therapists are that Richmont produces. So we've already had this collaborative relationship between each other.
Our interns are the finest there are. I've heard that since I arrived at Richmont in 2017. We have many partner sites across Atlanta Mission, Skyland Trails, Grady Hospital. Wherever we go, we hear from the pastors or the clinical directors in those various institutions just how well prepared our students are. So we can feel confident sending our interns out there knowing that they're superbly trained to make a difference in the lives of the people that they see at these on-site church clinics.
Richmont Graduate University is not just trying to create solid therapists, but they're trying to create therapists who want to and are equipped to go into the community and be the hands and feet of Jesus. And the brilliant thing about that is the training is so good that they know how to do that ethically. In fact, the way that they are trained to do that has been so significant and such a powerful attribute to our agency, to our practice, to our community, that I have learned a lot about how they do that in such an ethical way.
For the parishioners looking for counseling, knowing that their counselor has an integrative background with Christianity and counseling is going to be just like a gem for them, where they're not going to be able to see that anywhere else. Clients really want to talk about Christianity, or they want to talk about their spirituality in session, and having a counselor who's trained in that can really help with progressing the sessions and the treatment goals there, and helping the client to gain the kind of growth and healing that they need.
Innovation here is to partner with organizations who also see the extraordinary need in our community for mental health care. I really just believed that we need to collaborate with the church, help the church lead the way in best practices for mental health care, and in so doing, also make sure that we're not neglecting anyone financially. So we will continue, obviously, to hire Richmont graduates, to continue working with interns, because we know that the output, the types of students, the type of future practitioners that Richmont is creating is exactly the type of therapists that we need, the high quality mental health therapists who can help the church lead the way in community best practices for mental health care.
What's unique about Richmont is the sense of community that prevails here. Here you do matter to us, and you'll experience that day in and day out.
We are really excited about this partnership, and I really think that it's going to be just a great way of keeping our legacy alive, and just a great way to continue serving the community and moving forward with our mission.
Your success is our success. We mean that, and we live it here.
We will become sisters, we'll do this together, and make a huge community impact.